So, how did this all start? Well, let's go back to 2012. One day, a classmate introduced me to a game called TrackMania Nations Forever. I got home, downloaded it, and started playing. At first, I wasn't really serious about it. I got a few gold medals on the white and green tracks, but that was it. Sometimes, my friends and I would get together and play hot seat mode for fun. But one day, we decided to take things a bit more seriously. We all started playing at home, comparing our times when we met. That's when we discovered something special. On some tracks, we had beaten the gold medal time and achieved author time medal. Fun fact, we had no idea what it was actually called, so we just named it the platinum medal. This was the moment I got hooked. Around 2014, I made it my mission to get every AT medal in the official campaign. Most of the tracks weren't that hard when I learned it, but some of them were nightmare. A06 was difficult due to its hard to line up and inconsistent jump. D05 had this precise jump through decorative block. D14 has these unpleasant hairpin turns. E03 was landing bug hell. And then there was E05, an hour-long endurance track. But the goal of collecting all ATs kept me going. By early 2015, I was close. Then, I stumbled upon a YouTube video showing all ATs. That was it. I told myself, time to push even harder. And exactly 1 month later, on February 22, 2015, I finally did it. All 260 medals. Seeing that congratulatory message pop up, pure satisfaction. After that, I discovered press forward tracks where you only hold the forward key and the game does the rest. I made a couple of short ones, then decided to go big. Using only the advanced editor, no block mixing, no extended map size, I built a PF track that lasted almost 3 minutes. Unfortunately, I don't have any footage of it. But I tried to recreate it, and in the background, you can see how it might have looked. But that was my track building phase. In 2017, I jumped into TrackMania 2 Stadium. My goal? Same as before, get all ATs. That took me around 50 hours. While playing, I also noticed the leaderboards, you could gain points by overtaking players. So I went for top 10 in my country and I made it. Later that year, I switched to TrackMania United Forever. I knew about the different cars, but I didn't expect all the extra game modes, platform, stunt, puzzle, and the Star Tracks campaign. It took way longer than expected, but I cleared them all. During this time, I started learning about gears, speed slides, and other advanced techniques. Around this period, I also discovered the TrackMania World Records YouTube channel. Watching top-level players and their runs gave me an entirely new perspective on what was possible. This was when the idea of getting a world record first crossed my mind. As I kept grinding for author medals, I started analyzing world records and noticed that some tracks had shortcuts. At first, I attempted simple ones like Coast C5. At the start, you need to reverse briefly, then accelerate forward, maneuvering through the bushes and trees. After that, you jump over the barrier straight to the checkpoint and continue the track as usual. But as I improved, I started challenging myself with more difficult ones like Snow A2, where you need to jump at precise angle, get a good bounce while maintaining speed. Then, make another jump through the trees, landing back on the track and heading straight to the finish. Or Snow C3, start by following the track normally. During the passage through checkpoint 2, the player lightly hits the wooden beam with the car's roof. This slows the car down slightly and adjusts its trajectory downward, landing directly onto checkpoint 3. Instant respawn then, and follow path to checkpoint 4. Collect checkpoint 4, instant respawn, and reverse into the finish. The final jump is tricky because you need to hit the finish trigger by bouncing off the block's structure. This approach led me to first top 100 world times. By 2020, with the release of the new TrackMania, I decided to dive into it while still hunting records in TrackMania United Forever. I kept refining my skills, pushing for better times, and aiming higher on the leaderboards. This gradual improvement fueled my confidence. Fast forward to April 5, 2022. A player named Brim uploaded a video about how he achieved a world record. What stood out to me was something he said.
Growing up, I've always looked up to the players who would dare to go for world records, as my level of skill wasn't, and still isn't, nowhere near close to theirs.
That hit me. He wasn't some elite esports player, just a dedicated guy. That was the moment I realized, if he could do it, maybe I could too. A month later, on May 10, 2022, I got this run. $33.86. I got a top 4 world time on Puzzle D5, something I never thought possible. That fueled me even more. By the end of the year, I had 3 more top 10 world times, Coast C1. $38.56. 10th place. AD2. $41.83. 5th place. And AD4. $35.14. 4th place. Here I realized that if I ever achieve a world record, it will definitely be on a track with a shortcut. Then, on November 16, 2024, during a Cup of the Day, I ended up in Division 13, finishing 19th place, pretty average for me. But after the race, I watched the world record replay and saw a potential shortcut. I started grinding. After 8 hours, I was ranked 13th. Curious about how I stacked up, I compared my run to the world record and noticed that I actually had a small lead in middle section. All I needed was to execute the shortcut better. That realization gave me a huge motivation boost. I knew world record was within reach. On December 28, 2024, I made a promise. I'm hunting this track every day until I get the world record, no matter how long it takes. On the first day, after 1.5 hours, I got pretty lucky with this run. I improved my time to 5th place in the world. That only fueled my determination even more. But the next days weren't that bright. Hours go by. Days go by. But no significant improvement. I can't get a good bounce, only failed attempts. For the next 24 hours over 9 days, I made no progress. Until I got this run. I landed a top 4 time, just 0.156 seconds off the world record. I was close. Too close to stop. So I kept grinding. Day 1, no progress. Day 2, no progress. Day 3. Still nothing. Hours kept passing and I felt exhausted, but I kept pushing. After another 16 hours of grinding over 9 days, I got this run. 36.256 seconds. New world record. Not by much, but hey.
It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
After years of thinking this was impossible, I finally did it. It isn't the most impressive record, but for a regular player like me, who mostly goes for author medals in the official campaign, it's a big accomplishment. I spent around 50 hours on this track alone, and over 3,500 hours across all TrackMania games combined. If you want, feel free to try and beat my time. Will I go for another record? Probably not, but who knows, maybe in the future. For now, I'll continue collecting all author medals in official campaigns and playing Cup of the Day. If you made it this far, drop a capybara in the comments. This video took a little longer to make, but I really enjoyed working on it, so I hope you enjoyed watching it. Thank you for watching, and good luck with hunting. See you in the next one, bye bye.